Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about survivorship curves for our K-selected and R-selected species. So our K-selected species was the wolf, and the R-selected species was our prairie dog. And so when you talk about survivorship curves, you typically see three types. So type one, you typically see, very few offspring, but with that, they live a long time. Type two is very neutral. So, you'll see some long living survivors of that offspring, but you'll also see, some die off. And then type three, typically you have a lot of offspring in one litter, I guess you could say, and then you'll see a lot die off, and not many will survive, going into old age. So for a wolf, similar to like a stable population, the human race, you'll typically see, a good amount of population. For wolves, it's not too high, but that's because they like to stay at the carrying capacity, and there's a lot of they give a lot of parental care. And they stay in a pack together. So you'll see a lot of wolves survive a long time in their through their life, and you won't really see a lot dying off early on. Now, if you go to a prairie dog, I would say it's a mix between type two and type three. As this one was type one, where they live a long time. The prairie dog, I would say, is much closer to type two, type three. I'd say it's even borderline and closer to type three. So you'll see a lot of offspring of the prairie dog, and you'll see that a lot of them will end up dying off quicker, and you kind of get this kind of shape when you look at it on the survivorship curve. So yeah, those the two survivorship curves for the wolf and the prairie dog, which are our K and R selected species.